Hi everyone, it's springtime and everything is fresh, rejuvenating, growing, blooming, refreshing. And talking about refreshment, I need mine.
What is your
too.
what
I'm
is your
drinking my scotch.
Oh, okay. Scotch on the rocks?
Scotch on the rocks. I am cooking two dishes today. One of them is the rice dish, and the other one is the chicken kebab. This rice dish is an adaptation of many of the different Iranian rices, but this is altogether a different rice dish. I know that because Iranians eat a lot of rice and stew or khoresh, unless there is vegetable in the khoresh, they hardly ever have a side vegetable served with, let's say, khoresh and rice. So they don't eat as much vegetables unless it's in the stew that they cook. But this is a very creative way of getting a lot of vegetables while you're having your rice. So I call this a spring rice.
Wow.
And it has 4 or 5 different spring vegetables in it. It has leek, which I have chopped about a cup. It has a combination of fava beans and peas. I used both of them frozen. It has asparagus, fresh. It has dill, and it has string beans, which would be ready in a couple of minutes.
And is the dill fried or?
No, the dill is fresh.
Oh.
Fresh and chopped.
Okay.
So this is the ingredients for our rice. It's 1 cup of each, 1.5 cup of dill chopped, a cup of asparagus, and a cup of string beans.
Wonderful. And so we're gonna be showing a video of the string beans boiling. Go.
The water came to a boil and I added the string beans.
And how long do we keep it in there?
Usually, for string beans, you probably need about 7 to 8 minutes. But because I don't want this to be very cooked because it's going to be mixed with the rice. And other vegetables.
Okay. You don't want to be too
I will probably need 3 or 4 minutes for this to be half cooked.
So you want it al dente?
Yeah, actually, al dente is right, but the only thing that is not that great al dente is string beans. You feel like you're chewing
rubber. I thought you were about to pour your drink in there.
I am pouring it, but not in there. And immediately put some ice on this. So put it in
Cold water?
in ice bath so that it will not cook anymore. Now I'm going to saute the leek first.
And what's inside the pan is butter?
It's butter.
Brown butter?
Brown butter.
All right.
You have noticed that I use leek quite a bit in cooking. I kind of think that it's a good substitute for onion and it tastes better. And it gives a refreshing taste to food.
So you want to make sure that you don't fry this. You just want to saute it.
Yes.
To soften the leeks.
Yes.
So you don't want it to get any
Change
kind of
color.
Yeah, any browning or change any color.
No. Asparagus is a very tender vegetable. I don't need to blanch it ahead of time. I'll just
asparagus? Okay. So we're just going to mix the asparagus in a little bit.
Yes. Until it just loses its crispness.
I like the asparagus to have a little bit of a crunch, but not too crunchy, not too...
You can overcook asparagus in no time. The fava beans and peas, which I'm going to add.
Okay. And this isn't a traditional Iranian rice recipe. This is your own
Yes,
adaptation.
my own. Yes, because I thought that you get to eat plenty of vegetables and the rice is also there, and so some more salt here. I'm adding the string beans.
Fast. Wow, look at that. So now we're going to add some olive oil.
Yes.
So we added the fresh dill, but we didn't add all of it because we want to add the rest to the rice. So we definitely have a lot of dill left. So we added water, brown butter, and saffron.
And now some olive oil.
And now some olive oil to make the tahdig.
Yes. With tahdig, I'm going to be using flour tortilla triangles. And add some of this rice. Yummy. Add some dill. And continue.
So you want to keep adding the rice?
Yes, so that they
The
will all
mixture
get
and
so
the-
nicely mixed. Bread at the bottom.
You're putting holes
So
in
the
it?
steam would come out.
And do we cover the pot or?
Yes, of course. I'm going to put some olive oil around.
So you only use olive oil and butter in all of your food?
Only.
Oh, you put it around the pot?
Yes, so that it will not get burned. I want it to have nice, fresh tahdig. And let it cook slowly.
And how long do
cover
we
it.
leave it in there, you think?
Oh, probably about half an hour.
Wow. And you're on low heat?
On medium
Medium.
low.
Okay, and make sure to add a little bit of saffron powder to the rice as well,
Yes.
if you want it to be extra fancy.
Yes.
So I asked Shahnaz to make 3 skewers of chicken instead of 1.
No, 2. I was gonna make 2.
Oh, so you were gonna make 2, I'm sorry.
No, we're making 3.
But I asked her to make 3 in case I get hungry at night.
Absolutely.
And I want to have another skewer of chicken.
Yes. All right. Our second dish is a chicken dish. It's a kebab. It's a chicken kebab. It may or may not be like the traditional chicken kebab that Iranians make, but it's nevertheless a fantastic and delicious dish that you can have anytime for yourself or for your guests because it's so simple. One of the most important thing is please use organic chicken because it's tender, it's nice, it has no chemicals in it, and it's a delight to eat it.
And you marinated this chicken overnight?
Yes, but what I did is I used chicken thighs, which are my favorite. And I always like to cook the chicken with bone in as much as I can. Although in this one, we have breast that doesn't have bone, but the thighs have bone. So
And why do you choose the ones with the bone? Because it has more flavor? Or?
It adds more flavor and keeps it moist.
Got it.
It takes a little longer to cook it as well. Because it has bone in it. So what I did is I I'll use my hand, which is impeccably clean. This is, I cut up the thighs in smaller pieces, and I cut up the breast as well in flat as much as I could. And
what did you marinate it in?
okay, yeah, that's the next thing. I marinated this first. Before doing anything, I added some onion juice to it. How did I make onion juice? I grated the onion in the food processor and extracted the juice in a tablecloth, in a cloth of some sort, a cheesecloth. No onion, just the juice of the onion.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so this chicken is drowning in the onion juice.
Wow.
And then I added saffron before adding anything else. So this is really chicken with saffron, no salt.
No salt.
No salt yet. And some pepper and some olive oil.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to add a few more things to it.
Excellent.
Okay. The first thing is that I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Just a little bit.
So it's freshly squeezed
Yes,
lemon.
it's fresh squeeze. Actually, this is lemon. It's not lime because I usually use lime. Then I add some other condiments. I add a touch of pomegranate molasses.
Wow. And you can get this at
any store.
any
Yes,
grocery store.
They carry them now. Why do I do that? It gives a nice citric, sweet, acidic taste to the chicken, and also helps the chicken to brown really nicely because it has sugar in it.
Wow.
I then add some sambuca. I'm sorry, sambal. Sambuca is the
Sambal. What is...
Sambal is the I think Vietnamese fresh chili
Oh, wow.
paste. Could you hand me the spoon, please?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. I want the chicken to have a little spice, not spicy, but have a little spice. That makes it nice and delicate. Then, something that nobody knows, a little bit of ketchup.
You put ketchup in it?
Yes,
That's ketchup?
ketchup. Yes, it is ketchup.
It's kind of brown. That's surprising. I thought it was barbecue. So this is ketchup.
Yes. This too has sugar in it. It enhances the flavor of the chicken, and it also helps it with browning.
Wow. I never would have imagined you put
You
ketchup
don't,
in that
yes.
chicken.
Yes.
And this is honestly one of the best. I mean, you make the best chicken overall.
Thank you.
You are the queen of chicken. You really know.
I could have done that last night as well, and I just wanted to add these in the last minute so that we can show
see
it to everyone. That again, remember that I did not drown these in condiments. Just a little bit that you will not even know that it's there.
Got it.
But it changes the flavor of the chicken and the way it cooks.
It's like little hints whenever you're eating something. You're like,
And you don't know what it is,
Don't
but
know
it's
what it
different.
is. Yeah.
But I highly recommend that don't use it's okay also to use sliced onion, but I like the onion juice for all kind of kebabs. And with the pulps that left from the onion, I use that in Kabob kubide.
Oh.
Which is fantastic because you don't want the onion to have too much water when you make Kabob kubide.
Got it.
So it kills two birds with one stone. Okay. I think this is good enough, and now we can skewer this wonderful chicken. We'll probably do the ones with bone in one skewer. There is no rhyme, there is no order to this. It just feel comfortable. There is no special way to do it. You just have to put this through the
And you already made your own mixture.
correct,
Right?
correct.
And
That
this
I'm
is
going
your
to
own
add.
mixture,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And this is with all the things already, or this is something different?
This is everything that was in here,
Oh, okay.
and
You're gonna add it again.
olive oil. And when I cook this, I will add that.
So this mixture you have here is with the ketchup and the pomegranate molasses and
Yes,
everything?
everything. Yes,
Okay.
and saffron.
And oh, you add saffron to that as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna add salt to it, right?
And pepper.
And we're gonna do a lot of pepper. That's what you do,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Give it a nice crunch. The first time you made this, I was kind of worried about how much pepper you were adding, and then I
It
realized,
disappears in fire.
yes, it makes it even better.
خالی.
واقعا نه جای هیچ کی خالی چون اینو همش مال منه. I'm selfish. When it comes to my food, there's no sharing here.
We don't mess with this. Okay, that's enough.
So we're outside by the grill, and I just wanted to say to not be scared to add a lot of pepper to the chicken. It could be quite scary at first, but I promise you it's gonna give the best smoky flavor to the chicken. And it's not gonna be, once you put it over the fire, it's not gonna be spicy at all. So how do you know when the kabob is ready?
Oh, you guess, I guess.
Okay, it's the old school way.
Yeah. No, for chicken has to be cooked slowly.
Oh, so at first you put the temperature up
Seal
high.
it on the high.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Los Angeles, California. The birds are chirping. There's a slight breeze in the air. I'm just really enjoying Shahnaz June's garden. And nice smell of the chicken grilling here. Just love this little pond she has. So you can add a little bit more of that mixture you have. And you like to add it while you're cooking it, right?
Yes. Oh, you can add it afterwards when it's done too. I mean, that's also all right.
All right. Got the champagne ready. We have the chicken, our rice, and most importantly, we have our tahdig.
Salute.
Salute. Happy spring, everyone.
Passion, it's called passion fruit. This eventually would bear a passion fruit.
Oh, really? And this is the flower of the
Yes,
passion fruit.
But it comes in other colors that don't bear passion fruit.
Wow. So it's usually just purple, right?
Oh, it comes in all colors.
All colors?
Like as you see, and then that one you see there, that is totally a beautiful red.
Beautiful. It matches your dress.
Yeah, it does. I'm floury today.